Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise was a huge letdown for many viewers. Fans waited nearly 2 years for a new season, but the modifications have rendered the show unrecognizable. Many people are tuning off, citing a new location and a stunning cash award. One of the show's stars revealed behind-the-scenes facts regarding what actually transpired on the beach. Keep an eye out for all of the specifics, including information on the impending reunion. With all of the drama and backstabbing in Season 10, viewers want a reunion episode where reparations are made. ABC revealed last week that a reunion show will air, but not in the way fans imagined. Bachelor in Paradise does not always have reunion episodes. There was one following Season 8, but not in Seasons 7 or 9. However, the reunion reappears in Season 10. BachelorNation.com stated that the Season 10 reunion will be a Bachelor Happy Hour podcast episode rather than a regular reunion. The reunion podcast, presented by Wells Adams, will be broadcast in 2 parts. The first portion will air on Wednesday, September 3rd, one day after the season finale. The second episode airs on Friday, September 5th. Both episodes will be available for viewing on YouTube on Sunday, September 6th. The reunion episode will only include couples from the second half of the season. In the season finale, one of the remaining couples might receive a cash prize of $500,000. The finale promo anticipated the return of previously ousted participants, including Sean McLaughlin, who made shocking allegations against Kat Izzo. Brian and Parisa are among the returners. A Bachelor in Paradise fan recently stumbled with Parisa and spoke with her about Season 10. Parisa revealed that the players had no information about the twist of challenges or the monetary award. She claimed that it changed the dynamic and that several participants were now simply interested in the money. According to Parisa, Spencer Conley and Andrew Spencer were the only 2 candidates that remained on the show for love. The Season 10 actor added that the cast members are witnessing some events on the show for the first time while viewing it on television. Parisa revealed that something significant occurs between Sean McLaughlin and Kat Izzo during the season finale. She hinted that it involved an iPad. According to the fan, Parisa was candid about her time on the show. However, she did not confirm whether she is still seeing Brian Otts. When a fan pointed out that she wasn't wearing an engagement ring, Parisa said that the show does not allow competitors to wear rings until after the season finale airs. Brian Otts and Parisa Shifta left the show together, but viewers will not know if they have split up until the reunion. Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise was a huge letdown for many longtime fans of the franchise, and for some, it marked the final straw in their patience with a show that once held such promise. The 2-year hiatus had raised expectations sky high, and many expected a triumphant return to the format they had loved for nearly a decade. But instead of returning to the familiar beaches of Sayulita, Mexico, or keeping the focus squarely on love, ABC delivered something completely different: a new location, a heavy-handed competition element, and, most shockingly of all, the introduction of a $500,000 cash prize that instantly shifted dynamics in a way no one could have anticipated. For Bachelor Nation viewers who had fallen in love with the chaotic cocktail hours, the rose ceremonies under the stars, and the vulnerable, messy confessions on the beach, Season 10 felt less like a continuation of the tradition and more like a spin-off show that happened to borrow the Paradise name. It wasn't just the format changes that alienated the fanbase, it was the tone. Instead of watching contestants pursue relationships with the usual blend of sincerity, heartbreak, and ridiculous drama, viewers found themselves watching people strategize alliances, argue about fairness in competitions, and whisper in corners about how to secure a piece of the $500,000 pie. The emotional stakes of romance became tangled with the financial stakes of the prize, and suddenly, every romantic gesture was second-guessed. Was this kiss real, or just another tactic to make it through the next elimination? Was this declaration of love heartfelt, or a calculated ploy to win sympathy from castmates and viewers alike? Yet even in the midst of frustration and disappointment, Season 10 had its moments, the sparks of genuine connection that reminded fans why they had fallen in love with the franchise in the first place. And with all the drama, backstabbing, and blind sides that unfolded, there was still the undeniable craving for closure. Fans wanted a reunion, a chance for the contestants to face each other after watching the season play out on television, a chance to air grievances and expose secrets. ABC had teased that very thing, though not in the way fans expected. Instead of a primetime special with a live audience, the reunion was to take place as a two-part installment of the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, hosted by Wells Adams. For some fans, this announcement felt like yet another slight. A podcast reunion? After 2 years of waiting, after sitting through a season that many considered the most divisive in franchise history, all they would get was a podcast? But others were intrigued. The podcast format promised a looser, less polished environment, one that could potentially lead to more unfiltered honesty than the tightly controlled tapings of past reunions. Wells, beloved for his humor and empathy, was a trusted figure within Bachelor Nation, and if anyone could coax real answers out of the cast, it was him. The reunion was set to air in 2 parts, the first episode on September 3rd, one day after the finale, and the second on September 5th. Both would then be uploaded in video format to YouTube on September 6th. Importantly, the reunion would focus only on the couples from the latter half of the season, the ones who had managed to navigate the shifting dynamics long enough to matter by the end. This decision itself became a point of controversy, as many fans wanted updates from early eliminated players who had still left their mark. Still, the announcement teased enough intrigue to pull people in. The finale promo promised the return of previously ousted contestants, among them Sean McLaughlin, who had been one of the most polarizing figures of the season. Sean was set to confront Kat Izzo, a fellow contestant with whom he had clashed repeatedly. The promo hinted at shocking allegations, with one tantalizing image flashing across the screen, Sean holding up an iPad as Kat looked on in fury. What exactly was on that iPad? What secrets would be revealed? Adding to the anticipation, Parisa Shifta, one of the more underrated yet candid contestants, had been spotted by a fan at a cafe weeks earlier. In that unguarded conversation, she dropped bombshells about her time in Paradise. She revealed that none of the cast had been informed ahead of time about the competition twist or the monetary prize. They had arrived expecting the traditional format of Paradise, only to find themselves thrust into something that felt more like The Challenge than The Bachelor. Parisa admitted that this lack of transparency had soured the experience for many, as it forced people to recalibrate their entire approach to relationships while the cameras rolled. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.